What is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this Wednesday. And first and foremost, as always, just want to send out positive blessings and vibrations to anybody who could be listening on this happy hump day. And let's do what we got to do to grind it out to get through the rest of the week. And speaking of grinding it out, we all know what happened last night at the Grind House. And I know that the commentator, I won't even say that they don't refer to the FedEx Forum as the Grindhouse anymore, because long gone are the days of Zebo, Mark Gasol, Mike Conley, Tony Allen, the real grindfather, where Memphis Grizzlies used to muck up the game and slow it down like the old school bad boy Pistons, and actually just play great defense throughout, and always was very challenging, but could never quite reach the pinnacle, even though a couple of years I thought they did, because they handled some upper echelon teams quite handily, but they always were running into the likes of a San Antonio Spurs dynasty or something of that nature. And then of course we know the OKC Thunder. I was actually there for all those series in the Grindhouse. But anyway, I just want to speak on the play of Ja Morant, because Ja Morant really got it going yesterday, especially with the dunk. In Memphis, the crowd was not like the Grindhouse at all. They was just sitting around, just everybody just nonchalant, lackadaisical, really not into the game. And I kept saying, come on, we need the crowd to get into this so Memphis can feed off of the energy. And Memphis was missing quite a few open shots yesterday. I was really worried. A lot of open looks that they would normally knock down, they were not knocking down. That includes Bane, Dylan Brooks, even though he's somebody who you don't really want shooting a lot of threes. He is a capable shooter. Of course, Zaire Williams went down, and you know, it was just not looking good for Memphis. But that dunk by Ja Morant, when he yoked on that fool to end the third quarter going into the fourth, I knew that would energize the crowd during the break, because I know always in between the third and the fourth quarters, they'll come on and play some Al Face Capone, you know what I'm saying, or some of that good old Play a Fly, or some of that old school good Memphis stuff to get the crowd crunk. And that's one thing I love about Memphis, Tennessee, is the culture of the city, man, especially basketball, whether it's the Tigers, whether it's the Grizzlies, whatever it is just brings everybody together. Meanwhile, in Nashville last night, people were cheering on the Predators. But no knocking against the Predators. Go Predators, blah, 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 whatever. Not a big hockey fan. So, as I'm saying, the Grizzlies did their thing, and then Ja Morant, he was not making his free throws, and Memphis was missing quite a few free throws, and I kept saying, damn it, that's what's going to cause them to lose the game, because they were already behind by so many free throws. I mean, by so many points. Had they would have made those 11 or 12 free throws that they had missed during the time that I was thinking that, I'm like, damn, they would be ahead. But lo and behold, what I do like about Ja Morant was he took control of the game in the waning minutes of the game by forcing the issue. He said, you know what, I'm gonna do, even though I'm the smallest dude out here, I'm gonna go to the paint every time. And when I go to this paint every time, I'm either gonna float in the air, I'm gonna do my best to make it, whether it's the floater or lay in or whatever, or they're gonna have to foul me. And when they do, then I'm going to force the issue, and the referees are going to have to make a call. And that's exactly what he did. So this is what I really want to point out is, once he went to the line, I want to say it was like 4 times in a row, he got like 8 free throws in them last 2 or 3 minutes. And them free throws is what really, in my opinion, made him be able to hit that 3-point shot. Because a lot of times you might not be in a rhythm. You might not be able just to hit the 3 like you want to hit the 3. And he's not the best 3-point shooters, and that's kind of one of the knocks on him. They say that he hasn't developed a mid-game range yet, or a long range game yet, and that's what they were saying about LeBron early on in his career. So you just got to give him time. I'm pretty sure that's part of his game that is only going to get better, of course, as he continues to work in the offseason, because we all know he only wants to get better, and that's why they gave him that most improved trophy. But at the end of the day, by him getting into the rhythm, knocking all those free throws down, when they passed that ball back out to him, because I think they missed it and somehow they kicked it back out, if I'm not mistaken, and when they kicked it back out to him, he was wide open at the top of the key. And I don't know how many of you, especially Memphis Grizzlies fans, or people that's in general, or people like me who do love the Grizzlies, and also somebody like me who had my money on it, was looking at it like, you know what, I didn't say no, like don't shoot it, because I knew he had already hit those free throws. And once I saw that he had hit those free throws, then I knew that he was going to be in rhythm, and somehow that shot was going to go in. And when he made the shot, man, it was, the crowd went crazy, and you thought it was OV, and they went up by 3. And then my youngest son, he come into the room and he tell me, oh, Dad, it's over with this and this and that. I said, son, let me tell you something. It's never over in the NBA until it's over. And I said, we're only winning by, the Memphis Grizzlies only winning by 3 points. I said, you know what's going to happen is they need to foul. They need to foul. I said, do not give them a chance to shoot the 3-point shot at all, because if you get the foul on them, then they have to shoot 2. It'll only be 3 or 4 seconds left. They don't have any timeouts. All you got to do is go down there, hit your 2 free throws, and game over. But unfortunately, Memphis, and I do believe they were trying to foul, but you have to be careful not to foul, because players now are good enough to where they get fouled on the 3-point shot that they can make the shot and still hit the 3 and continue and have a 4-point play and win. I remember a game like that earlier this year where I think the Lakers got off the hook when they fouled. I think it was in Indiana. Somebody on the corner 3, maybe Sabonis or somebody was hitting the corner 3 and was fouled, but they didn't call it, and it went to overtime, if I'm not mistaken, and the Lakers caught a break. But at the end of the day, I think they did their best to try to foul, but Minnesota just made some damn good plays, and Minnesota was able to elude any kind of contact from the Memphis players as they swung the ball around and got it right in the corner to none other than the most dangerous person who I thought would have a chance to take that. And you talking about a clutch, and a hell of a clutch shot was that young Anthony Edwards. And I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Anthony Edwards hit that shot, and I said, oh shit, we finna have to go to overtime. But that did not happen, because we all know what happened next. Memphis drew up a perfectly executed play. I will say that Minnesota should have did better by contesting and forcing the issue away from the hole, but they did not. Morant, of course, beat his man off the dribble and was able to finish with the left hand, if I'm not mistaken. And you all know the rest is history, and this game over. So he said, what you better do, call 12, baby. You better call 12. You understand me? You better call them. You understand what I'm saying? Because Morant did his thing, y'all, and that was the game. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a hell of a game, because that closeout game is always a hard game. But I think Memphis needs to handle that on the road in Minnesota, I think on Friday night. And then they need to go ahead and take care of their business, because if they don't, they're going to be back at Memphis game 7. And if they do, I'm going to do my best to get down there. Matter of fact, probably it might be too late. I hadn't even had the chance to get tickets or not. But anyway, at the end of the day, y'all, I just want to say that the Memphis Grizzlies, to me, is still my pick out of the West. I said that before. I initially wanted to go with the Nets and Golden State, but I ended up going with the Nets and the Grizzlies. But now, to be honest, the way I feel is, of course, the Nets have been eliminated, so I cannot pick them, and I feel kind of dumb for picking them, to be honest. But hey, I'm no expert, you know, just as much as anybody else, and that's why I love to come on here and talk, and I value everybody's opinion who's not a hater. But you know, with Kyrie and Kevin Durant, I thought that they had what they take, and you know, I thought Kevin Durant was that guy. I really did think Kevin Durant was that guy. I thought he was right on that same level with LeBron James, and I'm not saying this series took away the notion that he's not, but it wasn't just that. It was the fact that he had plenty of opportunity, series and series and series, and he could just never get it done, even with great teammates, because he's always been surrounded by great teammates. But he got it done, of course, with Golden State, and he should have. And he won the Finals MVP on that team, which, you know, that could have went to Steph Curry as well. But at the end of the day, it's a lot easier to play and be a lead contributor on your team when you got teammates like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, who you know got your back, and of course it's Draymond Green, who's gonna go out and do all the dirty work. So that takes a lot of the onus off of you, because think about it, who gonna really double you when you could kick it to Klay or Steph? So at the end of the day, he has Seth, but Seth ain't Steph. You understand what I'm saying? Seth ain't Steph. But there's a lot more I really want to talk about, y'all, but I really need to run up in this Dollar Steve's Not Easy real quick, because I need me something to drink to go with my meal I'm about to eat for this Hump Day Wednesday while I'm on my lunch break. So everybody, man, just know that I always want to send peace and much love and positive vibrations to everybody. And now, you know, the Lakers are out. I am from Tennessee, and I have always loved and supported my Grizzlies. I'm not one of these jump ship type fans, but of course, you know, I rock with the Grizzlies. I've been to several of their games over the course of, since they've been to Memphis. You know, I am originally from West 10, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, y'all, I just want to say, man, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep staying positive. I enjoy everybody. Put down in the comments who you think gonna win the series. Put down in the comments if you think Philly is in trouble with Toronto. Also put down in the comments who you think picking out the East, because right about now, I think I'm gonna have to lean Boston. I know Milwaukee is the defending champions, and of course we know Giannis is great, but let's just see what Giannis can do, because I think Tatum is going to pose a little bit of an issue for Giannis as far as, you know, the versatility of what Tatum can do. That's going to be a very interesting series to break down. I cannot wait till it gets started. We're going to be back here to talk about all of that. So right now, also put down in the comments who you think is the best player in the NBA. I know most of you probably don't think it's Kevin Durant anymore after that performance, but you know, I still think he is a top 5 player. But I said Giannis ever since they beat the Nets, but a couple of weeks right before the end of the season, when Giannis hit that step back 3 and showed the killer instinct and the mentality. So let's just see. I don't know, it's Middleton. Somebody give me an update on Middleton. How is he progressing? I know he got banged up a little bit. So anyway, at the end of the day, man, like I said, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's NBA basketball playoff time. So we're going to keep it going. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the bell. Please go ahead and subscribe. And most of all, please share. And as always, man, this your boy B New. I'm saying right on to the real. And as Cube say, today is going to be a good day. And much love to these haters. I'm out.